Hello, good morning, Mr. Sarunan.
Good morning.
So just wanted to ask if everything is okay on your side, like in terms of presenting and stuff like that.
Okay, my side everything okay, no problem.
All right, that's good. Yeah. Hello, everyone, and a warm welcome to all of you joining today. I hope you're feeling energized and ready to gain valuable insights in today's workshop. To those who've attended our previous sessions, it's great to see you again. And for our newcomers, we're absolutely delighted to have you with us. My name is Vivash, and I'll be your host for today. It's wonderful to have you all here for SPM In Action 2.0. Whether you're tuning in from home, school, or anywhere else, we're thrilled to start this session and help guide you towards success in SPM 2024. Quick heads up, scan the QR code to check out our event booklet. It's got all the essentials, event schedule, guest speakers, sponsors, and more. Take a look and enjoy the event. Before we get started, we would like to encourage everyone to engage with us on Slido today. The link has been sent in the chat box. You can leave some questions you have for our speaker today throughout the session. So, before we begin, just a few housekeeping items. Number one, mute your microphones. Please keep your microphone muted unless you're speaking to avoid background noise. If you have any questions, simply raise your hand during the Q&A session and unmute when cued. Number two, stay engaged. Use the chat to interact, share ideas, and connect with each other. This is a collaborative learning space, so feel free to ask questions or answer questions from speakers. Number three, be respectful. Treat everyone in the workshop with kindness and courtesy. Respect the speaker's time and effort by listening attentively and refraining from interrupting when someone else is speaking. Now, let's get started and dive into the session, which is all about science. We're extremely fortunate to have with us today someone with extensive experience and expertise in teaching SPM science. Our speaker, Cikgu Saravana Kumar, is not only a lead trainer for SPM science at the PPD Petaling Utama district level, but also has been actively involved in conducting Bengkel Teknik Menjawab science workshops at both the district and state levels. Currently, Cikgu Saravana Kumar teaches at SMJK Catholic, where he continues to inspire and guide students to succeed in their science exams. With a Bachelor of Education in Agricultural Science from University Putra Malaysia, he brings both academic knowledge and real-world experience to the table. So, let's give a warm welcome to Cikgu Saravana Kumar, our science expert, and get ready for an informative and engaging session that will make your science preparation both effective and enjoyable. Cikgu Saravana Kumar, the floor is yours.
Okay, good morning to everyone. Okay. Okay, good morning everyone. So we're going to start now. Okay. So are all of you ready for SPM 2024? Give me some response.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, so before I go further, okay, my presentation today will be both in Malay and English. So because I know some student answer in Malay, some student answer in English. So before we continue further, let's look the format of SPM Science paper 1511. Okay. Okay. Everyone can see my screen.
Yep, can see, sir.
Okay. So the first we look at the format of paper 1. Okay. Kertas 1. Okay, for paper 1 consists of 40 objective question. So you all need to answer all the questions. So total marks is 40 marks and 1 hour 15 minutes. Okay. Next, we look at paper 2 format. Okay, today we will discuss more on paper 2. Okay, paper 2 consists of 3 parts, bagian A, bagian B, bagian C, which bagian A, 4 items, means 4 questions. So student need to answer all 4 questions, which carry 20 marks. Section B, 6 items, okay, need to answer all, which carry 38 marks. Section C, 1 item, which is question number 11, that's compulsory, soalan wajib, which carry 10 marks. Section C, question 12 and 13, choose one which carry 12 marks. So jumlah markah untuk kertas 1 is bagian kertas 2 is 80 markah. Okay. Today our focus will be on section A and section C, this item wajib. Okay, compulsory question. Okay, this is question number 11. We focus on this because in paper 2, these 2 part is the most easiest part where students can score marks. Okay, total time for paper 2 is 2 hours 30 minutes. Okay, first we go to section A, paper 2. Okay, section A, paper 2, as I said earlier, consists of 4 items. Okay, mengandungi 4 soalan where each of the item is 5 marks. Okay, 5 marks. So the division of these 5 marks, first 4 marks is kemahiran process science process skill. And 1 mark will be application question. Okay, soalan mengaplikasi. So this application question is more to kebat question. Okay, so as I said earlier, the total marks for paper 2 section A is 20 marks. Okay, 20 markah. So I hope you all understand how section A will be tested. Okay, kemahiran process science process skill. Okay, can anyone tell me how many science process skill have you learned before? There are how many science process skill all together? Ada berapa kemahiran proses sains? Okay, actually there are 11 science process skill. Okay, 11 kemahiran proses sains which will be tested on section A. Okay, start the first one, memerhati. Okay, observation. Okay, second, meramal, predicting. Okay, yang ketiga, mengelas, classifying. Keempat, berkomunikasi, communicating. So this is more to graph questions. Okay, graph tables question. Okay. Number 5, mengawal pemboleh ubah, controlling variables. Number 6, menggunakan perhubungan ruang dan masa, using space and time relationship. Number 7, mengukur dan menggunakan nombor, measuring and using numbers. Next, mentafsir data, interpreting data. 9, membuat hipotesis. Okay, this is hypothesis question. Number 10, membuat inference. And number 11, mendefinisiasi secara operasi. Okay, operational definition question. So this 11 science process skill which will be tested in section A. Okay, kesemua 11 kemahiran proses sains ini akan diuji di bahagian A. Okay, so for your information, this science process skill which you learn since primary school. Okay, since primary school, you have learned all the science process skill, so it shouldn't be a problem for you when come to answer in section A. Okay. Next, second part will be application question. I said earlier, means each item 1 mark will be application question, means soalan kebat. So what they will ask in this application question, normally, okay, aplikasi pengetahuan sains tambahan, additional science knowledge application. And second will be kemahiran berfikir kritis dan kreatif. Okay, these are thinking question, critical and creative thinking skills. So this is normally the high order skills question, which every item will have 1 marks for these questions. Okay, this is what roughly will be tested in section A. Okay, so we see how to answer section A, ways to answer section. Macam mana kita nak menjawab bahagian A, okay? So bahagian A is the most easiest part compared to the rest, bahagian B and bahagian C. Okay, so first you need to read your question carefully. Okay, baca soalan dengan teliti. Okay, baca soalan dengan teliti means here you read the pembayang soalan. Okay, pembayang soalan, normally pembayang soalan or we call penyataan soalan will followed by diagram, table or graph. So this part you need to read and observe carefully. After that, you need to underline or circle the keywords. Okay, keywords here maybe be 1 word or few words or the whole sentence, 1 sentence. Okay, so this keyword which will help you later in the answers. So from the keyword, from the diagram, table and graph, the third one, you need to identify the variables. Why you need to identify variables? So basically variables, all these 11 science process skill is involving these 3 type of variable. Okay, kesemua 11 kemahiran proses sains akan melibatkan sekurang-kurangnya 1 pemboleh ubah, at least 1 variable. So if you can find the variable, you can get the answer easily. Okay, for section A, the tips, most of the answer in the question itself. Okay, you are getting the answer from the question itself because variables will be directly or indirectly in the question. So your work is to figure out what is the correct variables, then later you can use in your answers. Okay, I will show. Okay, so we look at each of the variable. First, we start with, okay, kita tengok setiap pemboleh ubah. Okay, I explain in BM, then followed by English. So, pemboleh ubah yang pertama adalah dimanipulasikan. Okay, so in short form, I will use PM. Okay, in Malay for pemboleh ubah dimanipulasi, the short form I will use is PM. Okay, so the kata kunci untuk pemboleh ubah dimanipulasikan adalah berbeza. Okay, so pemboleh ubah dimanipulasi juga boleh disebut sebagai faktor yang boleh diubah. Okay, faktor yang boleh ubah. Jika kamu jumpa soalan, apakah faktor yang boleh diubah untuk eksperimen ini? Okay, yang itu merujuk kepada pemboleh ubah dimanipulasi. So macam mana kita nak kenal pasti pemboleh ubah dimanipulasi? So sama ada bahan, objek atau situasi yang berbeza. Okay, pemboleh ubah dimanipulasi akan ada sekurang-kurangnya 2. Okay, 2 bahan, objek atau situasi berbeza. So bila kamu nampak 2 perkara yang berbeza, yang itu akan masuk dalam kategori pemboleh ubah dimanipulasikan. Okay, next. Okay, first variable is manipulated variables, which known as factor that need to be changed. Okay, if your question say state the factor that need to be changed, means it's referred to manipulated variables. So manipulated variable will be different materials, objects and situations. So the keyword for manipulated variable is different. So at least there will be 2. Okay, so example I give you, type of metal. Okay, type of metal, iron and copper. So you see 2 different material, iron, copper. So the manipulated variable will be type of metal. Okey. Pemboleh ubah kedua adalah pemboleh ubah bergerak balas. So, pemboleh ubah bergerak balas juga boleh disebut sebagai faktor yang diperhatikan. Okey. Pemboleh ubah bergerak balas ini biasanya adalah keputusan hasil dapatan atau pemerhatian eksperimen. So, pemboleh ubah bergerak balas ini saya bagi kepada dua. Yang pertama, saya akan sebut PB. Okey, short form untuk pemboleh ubah bergerak balas saya guna PB. Okey, so PB maksudnya pemboleh ubah bergerak balas. Okey, so kalau kamu tengok sini PBT iaitu pemboleh ubah bergerak balas teori. Okey, ini melibatkan teori atau konsep sains. Yang jenis kedua saya guna PBO. PBO adalah pemboleh ubah operasi. So, operasi ini lebih kepada pemerhatian. Okey, pemerhatian eksperimen. Okey, kalau tadi teori, contoh saya ambil di sini. Okey, kalau teori, kita tengok initial.
Sorry sir,
Yes.
tak boleh nampak screen.
Cannot see the screen.
The slides is still in the same slide, sir, from just now. It didn't change.
Okay, wait. saya bahagikan kepada dua, iaitu satu PB T, satu lagi adalah PB O. So PBT dia merujuk kepada teori atau konsep sains. PBO dia merujuk kepada pemerhatian. Biasanya O maksudnya operasi. Okey. So PBT saya ambil contoh initial. Okey. So initial adalah teori. Okey. So initial diperhatikan kalau ikut eksperimen jisim dengan initial kita akan perhatikan melalui masa yang diambil. So T adalah initial, O adalah masa yang diambil. Ini satu contoh. Okey. Saya bagi contoh lagi satu. Kita ambil nilai kalori makanan. Okay, nilai kalori makanan itu adalah teori. So, teori itu kita akan memperhatikan melalui perubahan suhu. Okay, itu adalah O. So, sebab kenapa saya pecahkan kepada dua, pemboleh ubah bergerak balas teori atau pemboleh ubah bergerak balas operasi, kedua-duanya tidak boleh digunakan serentak. Okay? Setengah kemahiran proses sains kita akan gunakan PBT, manakala setengah kita akan gunakan PBO. Nanti semasa bincang soalan saya akan tunjukkan. Okay. Okay, so the next type of variable will be responding variable. So responding variable, also we can say like factor that we observe. So responding variable basically is the result of observation. Okay, so I divide responding variable into two categories, which is science theory or concept. Second will be the measuring tools or change in indicator. So this one, RVO, so responding variable observation or operational also we can call. RVT is responding variable, which is theory. So I give you example here. Theory, okay, we take initial. So initial will be RVT, responding variable theory. So initial will be observed in the form of time taken. So your RVO will be time taken. Another example, okay, calorific value. Calorific value will be your RVT. So that calorific value will observe in the form of change of temperature. Why I divide into two, this responding variable, because RVT and RVO cannot be used in all science process skill. Okay, certain science process skill, you need RVT, and others you will need RVO. So when we discuss the question, I will show you where you need to write RVT, where you need to write RVO. Because this is very important, because if you use RVT for all the science process skill, maybe some process science skill, you won't get correct answer. Okay? Okay, next, pemboleh ubah yang ketiga adalah pemboleh ubah dimalarkan. So, untuk pemboleh ubah dimalarkan, saya akan gunakan short form PD. Okay, apa yang dimasukkan dengan pemboleh ubah dimalarkan? Kata kunci untuk pemboleh ubah dimalarkan adalah sama atau tetap. So, pemboleh ubah dimalarkan adalah peka situasi, objek atau bahan yang sama, kekal dan tidak berubah. So, di sini kita tidak boleh gunakan radas. Okay, radas tidak boleh menjadi pemboleh ubah dimalarkan. Contoh, beaker, tabung uji, termometer, jam landik. Semua itu tidak boleh jadi pemboleh ubah dimalarkan. So, kalau kamu tengok, saya bagi tahu kata kunci sama. Mungkin ada pelajar keliru. Kenapa kata? Bukan dalam eksperimen kita guna bikar yang sama. Tapi bikar, walaupun kita guna bikar yang sama, dia tidak akan mempengaruhi eksperimen. Okay, so dimalarkan adalah faktor yang kita perlu tetap. Kalau faktor itu tidak ditetapkan, dia akan mempengaruhi keputusan eksperimen. Itu pasal radas tidak boleh jadi pemboleh ubah dimalarkan. Okay, next, third variable will be constant variable. Okay, in English, the short form I will use for constant variable is CV. So it will show the factor that need to be controlled. Okay, or we also can call the factor that need to be fixed, or the factor that need to be same. Okay, so keyword same. Okay, so here apparatus cannot become constant variable. Also, we use the same type of beaker or measuring cylinder, but this beaker and measuring cylinder won't influence your result, so they cannot become variable. So same means the factor if you change, it will be influence your result. Okay, that's why that will be constant variable. So same year, same material, same situation, okay, or same objects. Okay, so that is variable. So where you can identify your variable, di mana kamu boleh kenal pasti pemboleh ubah. Okay, satu penyataan soalan. Okay, itu pasal saya suruh yang perkara yang pertama baca soalan. Kerana penyataan soalan ini akan mengandungi pemboleh ubah melalui kata kunci yang kamu akan jumpa, ataupun sama ada dalam rajah, in the diagram, dalam jadual ataupun graf. So 4 perkara ini di mana kamu akan jumpa pemboleh ubah. Okay, semasa kita bincang soalan, saya akan tunjukkan dengan jelas di mana kamu akan jumpa pemboleh ubah tersebut. Okay, so sekarang kita bersedia untuk soalan pertama. Okay, is everyone get ready? Yes or no? Okay. So, soalan yang saya gunakan hari ini adalah soalan SPM 2022, okay? SPM 2022 question. So, because you can get a clear picture how SPM question look. Okay? Kamu akan dapat satu gambaran yang jelas bagaimana soalan SPM sebenar akan kelihatan. Okay. So, kita tengok soalan yang pertama. Okay? So, kalau kamu tengok, ini adalah soalan yang pertama. Okay? Soalan pertama diikuti dengan penyataan soalan. Okay, bahagian atas itu penyataan soalan dan ada 2 jadual. Okay, so slide saya yang mula untuk setup soalan akan keluar dalam bahasa Melayu dan diikuti dengan slide bahasa Inggeris. So, kalau kamu tengok, perkara yang pertama, kamu perlu baca penyataan soalan. Kenapa kita perlu baca penyataan soalan? Seperti yang saya katakan pada awal tadi, penyataan soalan ini mengandungi kata kunci dan pemboleh ubah yang boleh menjadi jawapan kamu. Okay, so this question statement which contains keywords and variable which can become your answer later. Okay, so anyone can help me to read first question? Okay, boleh saya panggil Fatin? Okay, tak apa, saya tolong bacakan. Okay, murid tingkatan 4 dan 5 diminta untuk berlari 100 meter semasa latihan rumah sukan. Okay, mereka diminta untuk mengambil bacaan kadar denyutan nadi, okay, BPM mereka dalam keadaan rehat sebelum larian. Jadual 1.1 dan jadual 1.2 menunjukkan bacaan kadar denyutan nadi bagi sebahagian daripada murid kelas tersebut. Okay, so itu penyataan soalan dan diikuti dengan 2 jadual. Okay, perkara yang pertama saya sebutkan tadi adalah cari kata kunci. Okay, seperti yang saya sebut pada peringkat awal tadi, kata kunci, keywords. Okay, bukan satu perkataan. Boleh menjadi satu ayat pun atau lebih daripada satu ayat. Kalau kamu, if you observe this question, it contain 3 sentences. So which sentence can be keywords? if you see the first two sentence is the keyword, okay? The first two sentence is the keyword, okay? Because why I took the first two sentence? Because the first two sentence contain many keywords. So you underline or highlight the first two sentence, okay? Underline or highlight the first two sentence, okay? Then we will observe the variables. Okay, first, pemboleh ubah yang pertama, dimanipulasi. So, if you see these tables, okay, this table can show you clearly how to find pemboleh ubah dimanipulasi, manipulated variable. So, if you see the first difference, you can see here athlete and bukan athlete, athlete and non-athlete. So, this will be your pemboleh ubah dimanipulasi. So, you highlight or you circle it and write manipulated variable. Okay, same in English. Okay, next you need to find your responding variable. Kamu kena cari pemboleh ubah bergerak balas. So where you need to find your pemboleh ubah bergerak balas? Okay, similar, you can use the table. Okay, if you see the table, normally responding variable be on the most right, akan berada di sebelah kanan kamu. Okay, dalam jadual. So kalau tengok sebelah kanan sini adalah kadar denyutan nadi. Okay, akan menjadi pemboleh ubah bergerak balas. Short form dia PB. Okay, if you observe, pulse rate, okay, will be your responding variable, RV, the short form. Okay, so pemboleh ubah yang ketiga adalah pemboleh ubah dimalarkan. So biasanya dalam jadual kamu tak akan jumpa pemboleh ubah dimalarkan. Okay, you cannot see or you cannot find constant variable in the table. Normally from the question statement. Okay, so if you see, I underline the first one, 100 meter. So 100 meter, all the student have to run 100 meter. Same thing. So sama. Okay, sama 100 meter. So jarak larian, distance of run. Okay, normally each question contain more than one constant variable. Akan ada lebih daripada satu pemboleh ubah dimalarkan. Okay, so second, keadaan rehat sebelum larian. Okay, so ini adalah satu lagi pemboleh ubah dimalarkan. Atau lagi satu, murid tingkatan 4 dan 5. Okay, form 4 dan 5. So form 4 dan 5 student all same age. So 16 years old. So the one umur pelajar. Okay, age of student. Okay, so there are 3 constant variable. Ada 3 pemboleh ubah dimalarkan. Okay, PD. Okay, CV in English. So you find all these 3 variables which will help you in the answer later. Okay, so you take 2 to 3 minutes to read the question, observe the table, find the keywords, underline the variables, okay, which will help you in the question. I will show you. Okay, so you look at question A1. Okay, I read in Melayu. Aktiviti tersebut merupakan satu penyiasatan adil. This activity is a fair test. Okay, so nyatakan satu faktor yang dimalarkan. State one factor that is constant. So factor that is constant, normally the word factor is actually refer to variables. So you already found just now. So you write back what you find. Okay, you found 3. Jarak larian, keadaan rehat sebelum larian, umur murid, running distance, rest condition before running, age. So you choose one out of these 3. So if you see A1, where do you get the answer? From the question itself. If you never find your variable earlier, so you will come here, you will take times. So now easily you can write your answer. Okay, next. Question A2. State one inference based on table 1 and table 2. Nyatakan satu inference berdasarkan jadual 1.1 dan jadual 1.2. Okay, what mean by inference? Apakah yang dimasukkan dengan inference? Okay, let's look. what is inference. Okay, inference is reason. So how to write inference? So normally inference is you are giving reason. Kamu akan memberi sebab kepada pemerhatian. So kalau kamu tengok di sini pemerhatian, saya bracket PBO. So pemerhatian biasa boleh ubah bergerak balas operasi. So tadi kalau kamu tengok dalam soalan tadi, boleh ubah bergerak balas operasi tadi adalah kadar denyutan nadi, iaitu benda yang kamu boleh perhati dan ukur. Kamu kena beri sebab kepada pemerhatian itu. Okay, give reason to your observation. So observation normally is RVO. So from the question itself just now, RVO is pulse rate. Pulse rate means you can see and measure the pulse rate. So you need to give reason. So how to write inference now? Okay, pemerhatian PBO kerana PM tambah PBT. Okay, so in English, observation because MV plus RVT. So your MV just now is athlete and non-athlete. So what is the observation? You observe the table who has a lowest pulse rate or who has a highest pulse rate. That is your observation. So if you see kadar denyutan nadi athlete lebih rendah, okay, the pulse rate of an athlete is lower. Okay, this is your pemerhatian, observation. Okay, now you need to answer why. Because, okay, your why is your PBT theory. So that's why I say where you need to use RBO, where you need to use RVT. So inference is RVT. The reason is RVT, responding variable theory. Okay, sebab dia adalah PBT, pemboleh ubah bergerak balas teori. Okay. So because kerana, okay, kamu ulang balik athlete. Okay, athlete. So kamu punya MV yang kamu pilih di sini adalah athlete. Okay, so sekarang kamu kena tahu apa itu PBT untuk kadar denyutan nadi. What is the theory for pulse rate? So pulse rate normally we connected to what organ? Kita akan kaitkan dengan organ apa? Kadar denyutan nadi. So kadar denyutan nadi biasanya kita akan kaitkan dengan jantung. So jantung, apa yang ada pada jantung atlet menyebabkan kadar denyutan nadi dia rendah. Okay, kalau kamu tengok otot kardiaknya lebih kuat. Otot kardiak maksud di sini jantung. Okay, because athlete has a stronger cardiac muscle. Cardiac here refer to your heart. Okay, that is how you write inference. So inference, you need to write reason for your observation. So observation normally is your PBO. Okay, is something you can see and measure. Something you can see and measure. Okay, ingat pemerhatian adalah sesuatu yang kamu boleh lihat dan ukur. Okay, itu pasal kita guna untuk pemerhatian PBO, manakala inference adalah sebab, reason, di mana kita akan gunakan PBT, iaitu teori. Okay. Okay, so ingat pemerhatian PBO, manakala reason atau sebab adalah PBT or RVT. Okay, so kita pergi ke soalan nombor 3. Okay, so kalau kamu tengok di sini, ramalkan kadar denyutan nadi BPM CT sebaik saja dia menamatkan larian 100 meter. Okay, dia menamatkan larian tersebut as she complete 100 meters. Okay, we refer to the table before she run, CT, before she run, kadar denyutan nadi 90. Okay, pulse rate is 90. So after run, the pulse rate will be increase or decrease. Akan meningkat atau menurun. Biasanya selepas melakukan aktiviti, kadar denyutan nadi akan naik. Okay, it's really increase. So earlier is 90. So when it increases, it can go maximum to 1. Okay, so for safety, you 90 plus 1. Your safe answer is start from 91. Because 91 already more than 90. So increment. Dia menunjukkan peningkatan. So untuk soalan ramalkan kadar denyutan nadi, kamu bagi jawapan dalam nombor bulat. You give a fixed value. So your answer can be 91 BPM. Okay, your answer can go to, okay, ini bentuk julat. Okay, this is the answer I show there in range form. Okay, please don't write in range form. You write like this. Okay, what I write down there. Okay, so for this question, the answer accepted is 91 to 180. So any value from 91 to 180 is accepted. But don't write in range form. One more things, don't write. Okay, jangan tulis jawapan macam ni ya. Lebih daripada 90. Okay, most of the student, okay, lebih daripada 90. Okay, or more than 90. Don't write this type of answer. Why? Because bila kamu tulis jawapan macam ini, okay, 1000 pun, okay, 1000 is more than 90 also. So this type of answer is not accepted. So the only way you need to write your answer is in a solid form. Okay, solid number form. Okay, so for predict the value, careful. Okay, you refer to the table. If the table give you a solid value like this 90, your answer also must be a solid value. If the table give you value in range, then you can use range as your answer. So observe the table carefully. Okay, so next question number A4. So A4, you read the question. State, nyatakan hubungan kadar denyutan nadi dengan jantina. State the relationship between pulse rate and gender. So now here we are not talking about athlete and non-athlete. They replace with gender, jantina. So jantina ada dua, lelaki, perempuan. Okay, so jantina akan jadi PM kamu. Pun boleh ubah, dimanipulasikan. It's become your manipulated variable. So kadar denyutan nadi still your PB. Okay, pulse rate still your RV. Okay, so how to write relationship? Macam mana nak tulis hubungan? Okay, kita tengok di sini. So membuat hubungan mesti ada kaitan antara PM dan PB. Okay, menggunakan perkadaran. So bila menggunakan perkadaran, maksudnya kamu gunakan perbandingan. Okay, salah satu cara untuk menulis hubungan, okay, ini cara nombor 1 ini adalah cara favorite kebanyakan student. Semakin tinggi atau rendah PM, semakin tinggi atau rendah PB. Tapi cara nombor 1 ini kamu tak boleh guna untuk PM jantina. Sebab kamu tak boleh tinggi atau rendahkan jantina. Okay, so kalau kamu nak guna cara nombor 1 ini, mesti melibatkan nombor. Okay, kedua-dua PM dan PB kamu mesti menggunakan nombor. So cara nombor 1 ni tidak sesuai untuk soalan ini. So ada lagi cara nombor 2, iaitu PB tambah PM1 lebih tinggi daripada PM2. So kamu tahu PM1 kamu dan PM2 kamu, lelaki dan perempuan. PB kamu adalah kadar denyutan nadi. So kamu pilih kadar denyutan nadi perempuan lebih tinggi daripada lelaki. Ataupun kamu boleh tulis sebaliknya. Kadar denyutan nadi lelaki lebih rendah daripada perempuan. Okay, I explain in English. Okay, say kadar denyutan nadi perempuan lebih tinggi daripada lelaki. So relationship, so the relationship must show relationship between MV and RV. So here you use RVO, okay? You use RVO. Just now inference, you use RVT. Here you use RVO. So The way to write, okay, first way, the higher, the lower the MV, the higher, the lower the RV. So this one not suitable for this question. Okay, you use the second way. RV plus MV1 is higher than RV2. So MV, what you know, female and male. So the pulse rate of female is higher than male. Okay, or you can write the other way around. The pulse rate of male is lower than female. Okay, this is how you do relationship question. Kamu tulis soalan hubungan. Okay. Okay, so as I said, the first four question will be science process skill. First question, A1, they ask variable, constant variable, pemboleh ubah dimalarkan. Second question, they ask inference, okay, pemboleh ubah, they ask inference. Third question, dia suruh ramal, predict. And fourth question, they ask hubungan, relationship. So, next, the last question of this part, this is what we call application. Okay, soalan aplikasi, iaitu soalan kebat. Okay, so A1 until A4, you can see, you can get actually the answer from the question itself, where you need to pick out some hidden words. Kamu cari beberapa perkataan tersembunyi dan kamu gunakan sebagai jawapan. So soalan kebat ini perlukan kamu berfikir. Okay, actually it's not much to think. You read the question, you understand the question and pull out some keywords which can use to become your answer. Okay, first, okay, Raja 1 menunjukkan perbualan antara Ahmad dan rakan sekelasnya Mutu. Kadar denyutan nadi dalam keadaan rehat mereka adalah sama. Okay, diagram 1 show the conversation between Ahmad and his classmate Mutu. The pulse rate at the rest condition are the same. So, kadar denyutan nadi sama. Okay, the pulse rate same. Okay, this is your first point. Okay. Okay, next, look at the dialogue. Selepas tamat larian, kadar denyutan nadi saya ialah 70. Okay, 70. Saya juga seorang atlet. Kadar denyutan nadi saya jauh lebih tinggi daripada kamu. Okay, Mutu also athlete like Ahmad. So, Mutu also should get 70. Okay, around 70. But Mutu say he got higher. Okay, lebih tinggi. So, circle the word lebih tinggi, much higher, which shouldn't be happen. Okay. Apakah kesilapan yang mungkin dilakukan oleh Mutu semasa mengambil bacaan kadar denyutan nadi selepas aktiviti berlari? What are the mistake probably made by Mutu while taking his pulse rate reading after the running activities? So, after run, Ahmad and Mutu should get pulse rate around 70. But you see, Mutu got more than Ahmad. Why this thing happened? Okay. So, what mistake made by Mutu? Okay, if you see, to answer kesilapan, mistake. So, they want to know the mistake. So, to know the mistake, you must know the correct way to get pulse rate. Kamu kena tahu cara betul untuk membaca kadar denyutan nadi. Okay, cara betul yang pertama untuk baca keadaan denyutan nadi, mereka perlu berada dalam keadaan rehat. Okay, they should be in rest condition, keadaan rehat. So, if Mutu got more than Ahmad means Mutu not in rest condition. Mutu tidak berada dalam keadaan rehat. Okay, that is one of your answer. Second answer, second possible answer you can get here. Okay, Mutu membaca lebih daripada 1 minit. Okay, if you see BPM, BPM means per minute. Okay, per minute. So maybe Mutu read more than 1 minute. That's why it's show more than 70. Okay, second answer I show you. The next answer will be salah kira. Okay, miscount. Okay, Mutu maybe wrongly counted. Okay, count 1, 2, 3, then you go 10, 20, 11, 12, 13. Okay, wrongly counted. Okay, so this the answer first I give. Mengambil bacaan bukan dalam rehat. Take pulse rate not at a rest condition. So there are 3 possible answer. Also, this is application question. You see, kesilapan means there's a correct way to read pulse rate. So they make mistake in the correct way. Okay, more than 1 minute, or wrongly count. Okay, miscount. Third, not in rest condition. Okay, bukan dalam keadaan rehat. So actually, application question, you interpret what the question is. So when you can interpret the question, easily you can get answer. Okay. 4, can understand how to answer question in section A. Okay or not? So far good or not? Can understand? Okay, give me some response. Okay, you can send some icon. Okay. So we move to question number 2. Okay, I need two-way response because only I am talking. So after this, I will call few names so you respond to me. Okay, now look at question number 2. Okay, so question number 2, do the same thing. Okay, can someone help me to read question number 2? Okay, Stephen. Okay, maybe your mic problem or your surrounding. Okay, never mind, I read the question. Okay, so same thing you do, you read the question, you observe the, this question got diagram and table both. Okay, diagram and table. So observe the diagram and observe the table. Okay, if you see this question, Raja 2.1 menunjukkan susunan dadas bagi mengkaji faktor yang mempengaruhi kadar tindak balas antara 50 cm3 larutan natrium tiosulfat 0.2 mol dengan 5 cm3 asid sulfurik 1 mol. Okay. Ini adalah bahagian penyataan soalan. So saya sebutkan tadi penyataan soalan biasanya mengandungi kata kunci. So macam mana kamu nak tahu bahagian mana satu kata kunci? Okay. Penyataan soalan ini kalau kamu perhatikan betul-betul ada satu ayat, only one sentence. So cara dia after the word mengkaji. Biasanya selepas perkataan mengkaji. After the word investigate, study, perkataan mengkaji. Okay? Semua akan jadi kata kunci kamu. So underline your kata kunci. Okay. So lepas jumpa kata kunci, kamu kena cari ketiga-tiga pemboleh ubah. So kalau kamu perhatikan dalam kata kunci sini, mengkaji faktor yang mempengaruhi kadar tindak balas. So biasanya dalam kata kunci, okay, akan ada PM dan PB. Okay, will have MV and RV. So mengkaji faktor. So perkataan faktor ini menunjukkan perbezaan. Okay, so ini akan jadi kamu punya PM. Tapi di sini kamu tak tahu faktor apa sebab ini adalah perkataan yang tidak jelas. Okey. Kadar tindak balas. Kadar tindak balas biasanya akan jadi PB. Tapi PB apa? PBT. Okey, sebab kadar tindak balas adalah teori. So ini macam mana kamu jumpa, this is how you get your pemboleh ubah from the question statement. Okay. In this situation, I say more clearly we can get variable from the table. Okay, so this is your keyword. Okay, you see jadual macam ini. Okay, kalau kamu jumpa jadual macam ini yang hanya ada 2 kolom. Okay, only 2 columns. So this type of table, the left hand side, sebelah kiri kamu akan jadi PM. So faktor tadi merujuk kepada suhu. Okay, and your most right, okay, sebelah kanan kamu akan jadi PBT. Kalau kamu tengok tadi, PBT tadi adalah kadar tindak balas, di sini masa adalah PBO. Okay, pemboleh ubah bergerak balas operasi. Okay, ini kalau jadual 2 kolom. Okay, if the table only got 2 columns, left is your manipulated variable. Okay, your left will be your responding variable. Okay, dalam jadual biasanya mereka akan guna PBO. Okay, in the table normally they will use RVO. Okay, this is the tips. So in table normally they will use RVO. Okay, if this type of table easy for you to get the variables, senang untuk kamu jumpa pemboleh ubah. Okay, next. You already find your PM, you already find your PB, okay, MB and RV. Now, kita akan cari CV. Okay, if you see this question, CV, okay, you need to look at the diagram or in the question statement. Okay. So, if you see both solution, okay, both solution show you PD, menunjukkan pemboleh ubah bergerak balas sama ada isi padu ataupun yang ni, kepekatan. Okey, kepekatan. Kedua-dua ini adalah menjadi pemboleh ubah bergerak balas. Isi padu larutan tiosulfat atau kepekatan larutan tiosulfat. Sama juga isi padu asid sulfurik atau kepekatan asid sulfurik. Boleh jadi pemboleh ubah dimalarkan kamu. Okey. Your constant variable can be, if you see here, volume. Okay, volume. Or you can also see here concentration. Okay, concentration. So both volume and concentration can become your constant variable. Okay, either volume of sodium thiosulfate solution or volume of sulfuric acid. Okay, same also. Concentration of sodium thiosulfate solution or concentration of sulfuric acid. So, you can, as I say, there is more than one CV. Normally, more than one pemboleh ubah dimalarkan. So, after find all these, next step, you start to answer the question. So, normally, when you find all this, when you're answering question, your work become more easy. Okay, look at the first question. Okay, first question. This is lengkapkan masa. Okay, complete the time. So this also one science process skill which you read or the time which is measured by this stopwatch. So if you see the stopwatch is pointing somewhere here, which the value is 14 seconds. Okay, so the 14 seconds you record in table 2. Okay, you go back to table 2. Okay, you write your 14 second here. Okay, so this is the place where you need to write your answer. Okay, not like what I show you. I show you because I want to let you see the answer, because they already give table 2. So they only find for your answer in table 2. If you write under the question 14 second, if the pemeriksa never realize, you lose your marks. Okay, so write in the table. Okay. Second. Okay. Berdasarkan jadual 2, lukis graf. Okay, lukis graf bagi suhu melawan masa yang diambil untuk tanda X tidak kelihatan. Okay, based on table 2, draw a graph. So, graph. Okay. So, graph. Berapa jenis graf yang kamu belajar dalam sains? Okay, dia ada 3 jenis graf. Okay. Yang pertama, garis. Graf garis. Yang kedua, catah palang. Okay, bar chart. Yang ketiga, kamu belajar histogram. Okay. So, ini 3 jenis graf yang kamu belajar. Okay, kalau kamu nak tahu tips macam mana graf apa yang kamu lukis, kalau soalan kata lukis graf, draw a graph. Okay, that is graf garis atau is a line graph. Okay, so lukis graf maksudnya dia merujuk kepada graf garis. Kalau soalan perlukan carta palang, okay, bar chart or histogram, the question will mention lukis carta palang. Okay, draw a bar chart. Lukis histogram. Draw a histogram. The question will be mentioned. So no need to worry. If the question generally say lukis graph or draw a graph, it's line graph, graph garis. If they want carta palang or histogram, the question will mention. This will be mentioned in the question. So you no need to worry what graph you need to draw. Okay. So this question say lukis graph means it's line graph, graph garis. So how to draw graph garis? So there's a few tips. So graph garis, there are two types of graph garis. Okay, there are two types of line graph. One is straight line. Okay, garis lurus. This one you use ruler. Okay, because it's straight line. Second is graph lengkung. Okay, curved line. Okay, this one you use free hand. Okay, you cannot use ruler. Okay, remember this type you use free hand. Okay. So if you see, for this question, you get a curve graph. So you use freehand. Okay, you use it. So for this question, freehand, don't join by ruler because it's curved line. So your graph cannot exceed the value given by the question. Tak boleh melebihi soalan nilai yang dibagi dalam soalan. So if you draw, okay, let's say I know most of the students like to pull it down until the end. Okay, you like to pull it down until the end. If you do this, this will cost you -1 mark. So only draw exactly what the value given in the table. Okay, ikut nilai yang betul-betul diberi dalam jadual. Jangan tambah. Macam kalau kamu tambah macam ini, kamu akan hilang 1 markah. So how you get your 2 marks for the graph? Mana-mana 4 titik. Kenapa di sini 4 titik? Because titik kelima kamu baca dari jam randik. Okay, you read from your stopwatch. So let's say A, question A, you wrongly read, they only penalize you there. Okay, come to the graph question, they won't penalize you for second time. That's why they say 4 titik. Okay, titik yang kelima mereka tak kira. Okay, and smooth graph, graph licin. If you see this curve, it's smooth. Okay, not shake, don't shake your hand. So you pull the graph line with a smooth. Okay, then you get a 1 mark. Okay, so 4 titik means the first 4 numbers or 4 value you must put it correctly. If you put it wrongly, you will if the one of the value wrong means you lose 1 mark there. If 2 value wrong means totally 0. Okay, hope understand how to draw graph. Okay, as I say, okay, remember bar chart, carta palang or histogram will be mentioned in this question. Normally bar chart and histogram or the chapter which contain these 2 graphs is in the genetic chapter subtopic of variation. Okay, variation only use either one of these graph. Okay, the rest of the graph is line graph. If the question mention bar chart, carta palang, histogram, then only you draw both of them. Okay, I hope you know how is carta palang look like. Carta palang must have gap. This is carta palang. Histogram means they stick together. Okay, this is histogram. Okay, bar chart have a gap, histogram stick together. So, but all the bar must be same size. Okay, that is about graph. Okay, graph is come under science process skill, berkomunikasi. As I tell earlier, communication. Okay, next we look at question C. Okay, question C. Apakah bacaan jam randik jika eksperimen diulang dengan menggunakan 50 cm3 larutan natrium thiosulfat 0.6 mol pada suhu 40 darjah Celsius? Okay. What is the stopwatch reading if the experiment is repeated by using 50 cm3 0.6 mol dm3 of sodium thiosulfate solution at 40 degrees Celsius? Okay, if you observe at 40 degrees Celsius, the reading is 19. Okay, Okay, 19. So 19. So this 19, you see the volume still the same. Okay, kamu tengok isi padu dia masih sama, tetapi kepekatan dia berubah. Okay, so this one the kepekatan is 0.2. Now the kepekatan increase to 0.6. So bila kepekatan increase the rate of reaction, kadar tindak balas akan jadi cepat. Okay, it's become fast. So when it's become the fast, the time will be less than 19. So what will be your best answer? If less than 19, you can start with 18 seconds. Okay, so 18 seconds. Okay, I know most of the student will write this type of answer. Kurang daripada 19 saat, less than 19 seconds. Okay, this answer is wrong. Because when you write kurang or less, 0 also less than 19. Okay, 0 means no reaction. So the answer 0 is not accepted. So your answer 18. So your best answer is 1 to 18 seconds. So any value between 1 to 18 is accepted. So remember, you need to write a solid answer. So 18 saat, okay, or 18 seconds. Okay, you cannot write in range or you cannot write less than. Okay, kurang daripada range. So careful when you write answer for this type of question. You read further the table. Okay, table give you solid value. Okay, kalau kamu tengok jadual, dia bagi nilai yang solid. So jawapan pun mesti dalam nilai yang solid. Okay. Next. Okay. So seperti yang saya kata tadi, soalan A, B, C tadi dia kemahiran proses sains. It's involving science process skill. When come to the last part of the question, okay, it will be application question. Soalan mengaplikasi. So how to answer this type of question? Okay, you follow me and read. Pada air eksperimen ini dapat disimpulkan bahawa semakin tinggi suhu, semakin singkat masa. Okay, ini kesimpulan dia. Semakin tinggi suhu, semakin singkat masa. Okay, the higher the temperature, the shorter the time taken. Okay, this is the conclusion. Okay, next part. Dengan menggunakan maklumat dalam jadual 2. Okay, maklumat dalam jadual 2. Bagaimanakah anda boleh membuktikan bahawa kesimpulan tersebut adalah tepat? By using the information in table 2. So if you see, they only want you to use the information in table 2 to answer this question or to prove the conclusion, untuk membuktikan kesimpulan. You go back to table 2. If you see, go in table 2, dia ada suhu dan masa diambil. Only these two information. So you must only use these two information to answer your question. So if you go back to the question, semakin tinggi suhu, semakin singkat masa. So semakin tinggi, higher the temperature. So it shows the difference in the temperature. Okay. So for this, you choose two temperature. You take the lowest one. This is lowest. Okay, you take the lowest one. Ambil yang paling rendah dan ambil yang paling tinggi. Why I take 44 initially? 50, they never give the answer. So you choose 28 and 45 compare. Kamu pilih yang paling rendah dan paling tinggi untuk buat perbandingan. Okay? Because semakin tinggi means when it's increased. So you choose the lowest and the highest. So this question, the way you write, perlu membuat perbandingan dengan mana-mana dua suhu. So mana-mana dua suhu ini, you choose the highest and the lowest. Any two temperature means you choose the highest and lowest to do comparison. Okay, perbandingan. So how to write answer? You look here. Masa yang diambil untuk tanda X tidak kelihatan pada suhu 28 darjah Celsius ialah 33 saat, manakala pada suhu 45 darjah Celsius ialah 16 saat. Okay. The time taken for sin x not visible at the temperature of 28 degrees Celsius is 33 seconds, while at the temperature of 45 degrees Celsius is 60 seconds. So this is how you do your comparison. If you see, this question is kebat question, okay? Kebat question. But you still get the answer from table 2 daripada jadual 2. Okay, so dengan menggunakan maklumat dalam jadual 2, okay, ini adalah perangkap untuk kamu. So read the question carefully, okay? There's a trap using the information table. That is the trap of this question, okay? So for this type of question, read where they want you to take the answer. Dari mana dia nak kamu gunakan jawapan. Okay, we see A until D, all the answer for the question you get from the question itself. Yes or no? Okay, show me some icon if yes. Yes or no? Okay, good. Okay, now we look at question number 3. Okay, question number 3. Okay. Okay, question number 3. Same. You read the question. Okay, this question got 2 diagram, no table. So read the question, observe the diagram. Okay, so Raja 2.3A dan Raja 3B menunjukkan keputusan bagi satu eksperimen, 2 kanta yang berlainan jenis yang boleh mempunyai jarak fokus yang sama digunakan untuk memerhatikan image bagi satu objek jauh. Okey. Bahagian ini yang kita sebut sebagai pernyataan soalan. We call as question statement. This part which we call as question statement. So, out from this question statement, we find the keywords because this question statement contains 2 sentences. Dia mempunyai 2 ayat. So, kalau satu ayat macam soalan nombor 2, you can take off a few words. But like this type, similar as question number 1, contain more than 1 sentence, means there will be 1 sentence full of keywords. Okay, satu ayat akan penuh dengan kata kunci. So, ayat 1 atau 2, kalau kamu tengok, ayat kedua, okay, the second sentence, okay, full with keywords. Okay, ayat kedua banyak mengandungi kata kunci. Okay. So sekarang, lepas kamu dah jumpa ayat kata kunci, kamu cari pemboleh ubah. You need to find variables. Okay. So kita akan cari pemboleh ubah. Okay. Pemboleh ubah yang pertama adalah dimanipulasi. So saya bagi tahu manipulasi, okay, manipulated. The keyword for manipulated, okay, or manipulasi adalah berlainan, berbeza, okay, different. So you can find the word berlainan. Okay, in English you can find the word different. So 2 kanta means di sini ini jadi PM kamu. Okay, kalau kamu perhatikan Raja, kanta cembung dan kanta cekung. So, jenis kanta. So, kamu boleh jumpa di pernyataan soalan dan dalam gambar Raja. So, tengok berlainan betul. Kanta cembung, kanta cekung. Okay. Dalam pernyataan soalan pun ada kata kunci untuk pemboleh ubah dimanipulasi. Okay, we see in English. 2 different. So, this is your MV type of lens. So, here, what lens? They give convex and concave lens. It's your MV. So, if you see this question, both in the question statement and diagram contains your MV. Okay, next we move to RV. So RV is your observation. So kata kunci untuk pemboleh ubah bergerak balas adalah pemerhatian, memerhati. Kalau kamu tengok sini ada perkataan memerhati. So bahagian ini akan jadi kamu punya pemboleh ubah bergerak balas. So kamu perhatikan, okay? Pada skrin yang pertama dia ada image terbentuk. Skrin kedua tak ada image. So, kamu buat sedikit label. Okay, image bagi satu objek jauh. Okay, kalau kamu perhatikan yang ini ada image. So, ini bentuk objek dia dan bentuk image yang terbentuk. Di sini kamu dapat tahu image dia adalah songsang. Kalau kamu perhatikan skrin yang kedua, dia tiada image. Okay, skrin yang kedua tiada image. Nah, ini kamu buat kajian sedikit, okay, untuk pemboleh ubah bergerak balas. Okay, for responding variable, the keyword is observe. Okay, ini observe. So the question got the word observe. So what you observe? The image of distant object. So how is the image? So you observe first. First diagram, you observe the image is inverted. Okay, this is the object. So the image is inverted. So you write there, inverted. That is second screen, no image. Okay, all this will be helpful when you answering question. Okay, next. Pemboleh ubah dimalarkan. So pemboleh ubah dimalarkan, kata kunci dia adalah sama. So, apa yang sama? Jarak fokus. So, kalau kamu tengok, jarak fokus dia sama. 2 meter, 2 meter. Sama tak? Okay. Keyword for constant variable is same. So, what same? Focal length. So, what is the focal length? 2 meter. Both are 2 meter. Okay. So all this information actually will help you when you're answering question. Okay. We look the question one by one. Okay. First, berdasarkan Raja 3A dan 3B, nyatakan tujuan eksperimen. Aim of experiment. So to write aim of experiment, there is a formula. Okay. This is the formula. Untuk menyiasat hubungan antara PM dan PB to investigate the relationship between MV RV. So, what is your PM? MV, you find jenis, kanta, type of lens. What your PB, RV? Image bagi objek jauh, image of distant object. So, you just replace what you found earlier. Kamu sudah jumpa, just replace in this formula, you get. Untuk menyiasat hubungan antara jenis, kanta, dan image bagi objek jauh. Okay, to investigate the relationship between type of lens and image of a distant object. So if you see, you just replace what you find in the question to the formula. So question number 1, you get answer from the question itself. Okay, we go to A2. A2, okay. Nyatakan satu cara bagaimana anda mengawal pemboleh ubah dimanipulasikan. State one way on how you control the manipulated variable. Okay, this question you read carefully ya. Satu cara bagaimana mengawal. One way how you control. Okay, this question they don't want you write the manipulated variable. Actually, they want how you control the manipulated variable. So your PM manipulated variable, if you see, jenis kanta. Okay, type of lens. So there are how many of type of lens? There are 2, you know, concave lens and convex lens. Kanta cembung dan kanta cekung. So You use this information to write your waste control. Okay, bagaimana nak mengawal? So how to write? Okay, you can follow this formula. Okay, menggunakan bilangan PM yang berbeza iaitu PM1 dan PM2. Use number different MV which is MV1 and MV2. So menggunakan bilangan ada berapa? Dua jenis kanta yang berbeza iaitu kanta cembung dan kanta cekung. Use two different type of lens which is concave lens and convex lens. So this formula you can use to all the manipulated variable, ways to control manipulated variable. Formula ini kamu boleh guna untuk semua cara mengawal pemboleh ubah dimanipulasikan. Okay, this is the formula. Okay, you just replace all the color words. Kamu hanya gantikan perkataan-perkataan yang saya warnakan itu sahaja. Okay, so the answer menggunakan dua jenis kanta yang berbeza iaitu kanta cembung dan kanta cekung. Use two different type of lens which is convex lens and concave lens. Okay, this is for pemboleh ubah dimanipulasikan, manipulated variable. So you should know how to write for pemboleh ubah bergerak balas, responding variable, and also constant variable, pemboleh ubah dimarahkan. Okay, I show that both as extra. Okay, so pemboleh ubah bergerak balas, responding variable, dia ada dua cara. Satu mengukur, satu memerhati. One is measure, second is observe. So mengukur, bila kamu guna perkataan mengukur, bila ada alat pengukur, measuring tool. Bila kamu perhati, bila ada tempoh masa. Okay, this is when got period, means time. Okay, so there are two ways for responding variables. So ingat, first, cara pertama, bila ada alat pengukur. Okay, cara pertama, bila ada alat pengukur. Cara kedua, bila ada tempoh masa, when there is time duration. Okay, this is for responding variable. Now we look at constant. Kita tengok pemboleh ubah dimalarkan. Mengekalkan PD yang sama iaitu parameter. Parameter maksudnya nilai atau ukuran yang mungkin diberi. Remain the same CV which is parameter. Okay, so saya ambil contoh untuk soalan ini. Soalan ini kalau kamu tengok okay, I use this. Okay. So I use the example. Okay. Mengekalkan jarak fokus yang sama iaitu 2 meter. Remain the same focal length, which is 2 meter. Okay. So this PD, CV, jarak fokus. Okay, focal length parameter will be 2 meter. So this is how you write ways to control for constant variable. Okay, I will show all 3 variables. Okay, manipulated, responding, and constant. Okay, next. Okay, this is the one of the other part which student don't like. Okay, definition secara operasi, operational definition for kata cembung. So how to write this? I show you an easier way how to write operational definition. Okay, so kalau nak tulis definisi secara operasi, mesti guna PBO. Should use RVO. Okay, so RVO ya result is image bagi objek jauh. Okay, image of distant object. So to write operational definition, there's a formula. Okay, observe this table. Okay, we use this formula. Okay, concept adalah is a satu perkataan yang sesuai, one suitable word. So what will be the one suitable word? Okay, ini dalam bahasa Melayu ada 5 perkataan sesuai. Bahan, keadaan, proses, nilai atau ukuran, prinsip. So tadi kanta cembung. Kanta cembung masuk dalam kategori bahan. Okay, istilah bahan kategori. Okay, so in English, material, condition, process, measurement, and principle. So length, okay, under the category of material. So these suitable words very important. You must use the correct one. Okay, according to the what concept is asked. Okay, so fault yang menyebabkan atau menunjukkan menghasilkan, which cause, show or produce. Okay, either one of this word. PBO, RVO. So kalau kamu tengok untuk kanta cembung tadi ada image. There is a image, okay, in the screen. Okay, apabila situasi. So kanta cembung tadi kamu punya adalah PM. Okay, satu jenis PM, one type of MV. So kamu punya situation mesti guna PD. You need to use constant variable. Okay, so PD tadi jarak fokus 2 meter, focal length 2 meter. So kamu gabung semua ni, you combine all these 6 in one sentence. Okay, you see ya. Kanta cembung adalah bahan yang menghasilkan image pada skrin putih. Menghasilkan image pada skrin putih itu adalah PBO kamu apabila objek diletakkan sejauh 2 meter. Objek diletakkan sejauh meter, itu situasi kamu yang rujuk kepada pemboleh ubah dimalarkan. Okay, so you see convex lens is a material which produce an image on white screen. Produce image on white screen is your RVO. When followed by situation, an object is placed as far as 2 meter. So as far as 2 meter is your constant variable. So if you see operational definition, concept they ask is MV. So you use your RVO and CV. Okay, so konsep kamu adalah PM, kamu guna RVO dan kamu punya PD, pemboleh ubah dimalarkan. Okay, ini cara untuk tulis definisi secara operasi, operational definition. Okay, so kalau kamu guna formula, you can use this formula for all of your operational definition. Kamu boleh guna untuk semua definisi secara operasi. Okay, formula ini, so bahagian yang kamu perlu berhati-hati sebab PM, RVO dan CV kamu akan jumpa dalam soalan. Okay, bahagian the third, this one, Number 3. Okay, this one, because this one word can make your answer wrong or correct. Okay, so careful this with satu perkataan sesuai, one suitable word. Okay, I show again. Bahan, keadaan, proses, nilai atau ukuran, prinsip. Okay, in English, material, condition, process, measurement, principle. Okay, so this is the part where you need to be careful. Tempat yang kamu perlu berhati-hati. Okay, next. Okay, apakah ciri image? Yeah.
Sorry, just a reminder for the break now.
Okay, can I finish this question? Only got in 2 minutes.
Sure.
Then.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Apakah ciri image yang terbentuk dalam rajat 3A? What is the characteristic image found in 3A? So this one you see earlier in the question, in the screen, because songsang inverted. Okay. Jawapan ada answer nyata, real, or lebih kecil, smaller. So this inverted songsang you already see in the screen. So you choose this answer. Okay. Or you can write nyata, real, lebih kecil, smaller. Okay. Last question of question number 3. Okay, so this is soalan kebat, which you can get answer from the question itself. As I said earlier, kanta cekong akan menghasilkan image maya. Okay, image maya, virtual image. Okay, so berdasarkan keputusan eksperimen, based on the result, what is your observation? Apa pemerhatian? So what you observe for concave lens, kanta cembung on the screen, we never see anything. Tiada image, no image. So that is your observation. What you observe, apa pemerhatian? Image tidak terbentuk pada screen putih. No image form at white screen. Okay, you write answer no image, ataupun in Malay you write tiada image. Also correct. If you see all those soalan kebat, you get the answer from the question. So you see this question number 3, A1, A2, A3, B and C, all you get answer from the question. Okay, so we stop for a break for 10 minutes, then we continue after that.
Thank you so much, Cikgu Saruna Kumar, for those great insights. I hope everyone is feeling inspired and ready to take on your exam preparation with fresh strategies and confidence. We'll be taking a short 10-minute break now. Feel free to stretch, grab a drink, or take a moment to breathe. We'll be right back at 10:45 a.m. to continue the workshop. So make sure to return on time. Just a quick reminder, everyone, if you have any questions or thoughts, feel free to drop them in the chat or on Slido, and we'll make sure to answer as many as you can during the Q&A session.
Why choose AUG? With more than 29 years of experience in the industry, we've been guiding students like you to their dreams. Our extensive network includes 26 offices across Asia Pacific, ensuring we're always close by. Offices are located in 5 major cities in Australia. We've proudly placed over 68,000 students across the globe. We represent more than 900 educational institutions in Australia, UK, USA, Canada, Singapore, and many more. Good people, great service, best outcome.
Are you worried about your education? You don't know where to start? Well, worry not. AUG's largest education fair is here. Meet face-to-face with representatives from leading universities. Discover scholarships and financial aids that can help your dream become a reality. Explore exciting programs, internship, and global study options. And the best part is, it is all free. So register now and be the first 50 students to win a free movie tickets. See you there.
Why choose AUG? With more than 29 years of experience in the industry, we've been guiding students like you to their dreams. Our extensive network includes 26 offices across Asia Pacific, ensuring we're always close by. Offices are located in 5 major cities in Australia. We've proudly placed over 68,000 students across the globe. We represent more than 900 educational institutions in Australia, UK, USA, Canada, Singapore, and many more. Good people, great service, best outcome.
Are you worried about your education? You don't know where to start? Well, worry not. AUG's largest education fair is here. Meet face-to-face with representatives from leading universities. Discover scholarships and financial aids that can help your dream become a reality. Explore exciting programs, internship, and global study options. And the best part is, it is all free. So register now and be the first 50 students to win a free movie tickets. See you there.
書くと見える。書くと広がる。書くと信じられる。頭で考えるだけではつかめない。書くことによってのみ生まれる想像への糸口。ゼブラは筆記具の力を信じている。どんな世の中になろうと人間には想像力を引き出す道具が必要だから。今こそ挑戦の輪を広げる。ただ手を取り合うのではなく、尊重し合い、ぶつかり合い、互いの挑戦を重ねていく。企業を超え、国を超え、それぞれが持つ技術や知恵を組み合わせる。筆記具の進化は、そんな挑戦の輪でしか成し得ない。さあ、世界中の想像力が次々に花開く。その先には何が待っているだろう。ゼブラが描く未来にご期待ください。
Alright, everyone, welcome back. I hope you had a nice break and are feeling refreshed. Now, let's continue with our workshop. Please join me in welcoming back Chegu Saravana Kumar.
Okay. Okay, we go look at question number 4 now. Okay, question number 4. Okay, it's a bit different from compared to question 1, 2, 3, because if you see question number 4, it's like look like it's a lack of information compared to 1, 2, and 3 just now. Okay. Okay, question number 4. Okay, so although it's look very simple, you can dig as many as information from this question. Okay, so Raja 4A dan 4B menunjukkan dua sel kimia ringkas. Okay, sel kimia ringkas. Okay, simple chemical cell. So you need to understand the theory behind chemical cell. Theory tentang sel kimia. Okay, sel kimia, there are 3 things on sel kimia. Okay, ada 3 perkara yang kamu perlu tahu. Satu adalah 2 logam yang berbeza, 2 different metal. Okay, these 2 different metal actually brings positive and negative terminal. Okay, bring and positive and negative terminals. Okay, so which one become your positive, which one become your negative terminal according to the series I show you. So if the metal on the top part of the series is become negative terminal, when it's below the series it become negative positive terminal. So we compare first one, magnesium and copper. So magnesium is on the top here, copper, cuprum, okay, somewhere here. Okay, so magnesium become your negative terminal, copper, cuprum become your positive terminal. Okay, second diagram, zinc and stannum or tin. Okay, zinc is somewhere here, stannum is below. So definitely zinc become your negative terminal and tin become your positive terminal. Okay, first, okay, item, 2 logam yang berbeza, 2 different metal which show positive and negative terminal. Okay, second for chemical cell is the bulb, okay, menthol, or some chemical cells use word meter. So this one use bulb. So if you see, compare the brightness, okay, the first diagram, bright, terang. Second is dim, malap. Okay, why the first one is bright and the second one is dimmer? Okay, we see the gap between the metal, magnesium and copper, the gap is big. So more bigger the gap, more brighter the bulb. Okay, so zinc and stannum, okay, just only one metal be in between. So that's why it's look dim. Okay, third will be the electrolyte. Okay, electrolyte is here is the solution, larutan. So what is the function? Sorry, what is the function of this electrolyte? Okay, so electrolyte here is conduct electricity. Okay, mengalirkan arus elektrik. That's the function of the electrolyte here, conduct electricity or mengalirkan arus elektrik. So this all information, okay, which you can dig, di mana kamu boleh cari daripada soalan ini akan membantu dalam jawapan kamu. Okay, will help in your answers. Okay, we move to. Okay, so if you see question A, first question definitely they ask for the chemical terminal. Terminal means positive and negative. So you already label in the diagram, previous diagram. Okay, so the first one will be the positive one will be copper, magnesium, negative. So the second one, stannum or tin, okay, zinc. So first question, if you do early research, you can get the answer easily. Okay, now we move to question B. Okay, question B, if you see, this question B is from your textbook, okay, from your textbook. If you refer under the chemical cell, the diagram 4.A, okay, exactly taken from your textbook. Then under the explanation, you look this purple color table, okay. So if you see this question, the word which I underline actually exactly take from your textbook. Okay, pepejal kuprum terbentuk dan terenak pada jalur kuprum. Okay, you see pepejal kuprum terbentuk dan terenak. Okay, this part is exactly from your textbook. And the diagram 4.A also from your textbook. Raja 4.A adalah dalam buku teks kamu bab 6 6.2 sel kimia, chemical cell. That's the example. So your answer also for this question come from your textbook, which is the first sentence, ayat yang pertama. Elektron dari magnesium diterima oleh ion kuprum dari elektrolit. Okay. Elektron daripada magnesium diterima oleh ion kuprum 2 dari elektrolit. So this is one of the example of question which come out in SPM 2022 where can be found in a textbook. So this shows how important your textbook actually. So your main revision, you must refer to textbook. Okay, this is one of the example. Okay, see in English, exactly same. If you see the solid copper are formed and deposit on the copper strap. Okay, the sentence exactly word by word. Copper solid is formed and deposit on the copper strap. Okay, exactly word by word, which is taken from your textbook. So the answer is the first sentence. Electron from magnesium are received by the copper 2 ion from the electrolyte. So this is one of the example. Shows how important your textbook is. I mentioned again, it shows how important your textbook is. So you use your textbook as main resources for your revision. Okay, so main resources. So not only this question, there are many more examples I can show later. Okay, I will show later which is taken from your textbook. Okay, next we go to questions C. Okay, sekiranya jalur logam sternum dalam Raja 4A ditukar kepada ferrum, meramalkan perubahan kecerahan mentol pada set tersebut. Okay, if the metal stripe in diagram 4B is changed to iron, predict the change of the brightness of the bulb. So as I say, the brightness depends on the position of the metal in the series. Okay, so if you all refer to the series, okay, if you refer to the series, okay, I pick the series. Okay, they say tin is replaced to iron, sternum ditukarkan dengan ferrum. Okay, so this is the place of ferrum. The next metal is zinc. So both are side by side. So when side by side, the bulb will be dimmer. Okay, mentol akan jadi lebih malap because as I say, if the gap is more bigger the gap between the metal, more brighter. Okay, more big the gap of the metal in the electropositive series, it will be more brighter. So more closer, it's become dim and dimmer. So these two, zinc and ferrum, side by side, so it will become more dimmer. So your answer will be semakin malap, dimmer. So for this question, you must understand this series. Kamu perlu tahu pasal siri ini. Okay, next question D. Okay, question D. Seorang murid telah mengaplikasi konsep sel kimia dengan menggunakan jus orange sebagai elektrolit. Okay, bagaimanakah keadaan ini boleh menyalakan sebiji mentol? A student has applied the concept of chemical cell by using orange juice as electrolyte. Okay, how can this method light up a bulb? Okay, so if you refer what actual electrolyte, okay, used in this question, apakah electrolyte yang digunakan? Larutan kuprum 2, okay, copper to sulfate solution. Okay, so if you remember earlier, what is the function of the electrolyte? Okay, the function of electrolyte is to light up the bulb. So how electrolyte mengalirkan arus elektrik. So your answer is jus orange boleh mengalirkan arus elektrik. Orange juice can conduct electrolyte because this is the actual function of electrolyte. So when you replace orange juice also will do the same function. Okay, jus orange juga akan menjalankan fungsi yang sama. Although this question number 4 look difficult, okay, this question is actually your application question, soalan kebak. But you still get your answer from the question itself. Okay, so I show you section A with 4 different questions. how to answer section A. So basically, if you see section A, you need to find keywords, variable, you need to do some research on the question statement, diagram, table, all before you answer your question, so you can get easily can answer section A. Okay, so untuk jawab bahagian A, kamu perlu jalankan bersedikit kajian, itu sama cari kata kunci, cari pemboleh ubah sebelum mula menjawab. So, bila kamu melakukan perkara-perkara ini, senang untuk kamu untuk jawab soalan bahagian A. So, for section A, out of 20 marks, if you really want to score A, you must score at least 18. Okay, why I say this? Because section A, the less mistake you make, the more high chance you get A. The section A is the easiest section compared to B and C, which I told earlier. So you can score 18 because most of the answer you can find from the question itself. Just dig it out, do some research, pull out all the important words, the keywords, the variable, which you can use in the answer. So overall section A, and okay, any question you can put in the chat box. I will answer at the end of this section. Okay, how is section A so far? Okay, if okay, show thumbs up, everyone. Okay. We go to section C. Okay, before we go to section C, I talk about section B. Okay, section B, as I said earlier, there are 6 questions which carry you 38 marks. Why section B? Section B is more to theoretical part. Okay, you must read and understand the theory part. Then only you can answer section B. Is easy for you to answer section B, because section B, there is no specific technique to answer. Okay, because most are based on theory, which you need to read and understand. So you read, you understand, you can tackle section B easily. Okay, now we move to section C. Okay, section C actually, as I tell earlier, is divided into 2 parts. Okay, question number 11, 12 or 13. So question number 11 is a compulsory question, need to answer. 12 or 13, you choose either one. Okay, so total mark for section C is 22 marks. Okay, if you see this table, okay, first look at question number 12 and 13. 12 or 13, you need to choose one which carry you 12 marks. So what aspects is actually tested in this question 12 and 13? 2 marks for mengingat, 2 marks for memahami, 4 marks for menganalisis, 4 marks is for menilai. Because this is how the mark distribution 2, 2, 4, 4. Okay, there will be 4 parts in question 12 or 13. So if in real SPM you got extra time, you can answer both 12 and 13. Okay, you can answer both 12 and 13, which they choose the highest mark. If your question 13 is highest, so your question 13 is choose. Okay, so if you got extra time, you can answer both. Okay, now we look at question number 11. Question number 11, use kemahiran proses sains yang ke-12, iaitu mengeksperimen. It use the science 12 science process skill, which is experiment. Okay, so which carry 10 marks. Okay, there are few experiments which you learn in Form 4 and Form 5. So you see Form 4, you learn compulsory experiment 9, and Form 5, compulsory experiment 10. So all together got 19 experiments which can be tested in question number 11. Okay, out of this 19 experiment, 1 will be come out as question number 11. So some may ask, what is the experiment you learn? So if you can refer to your textbook. Okay, so Form 4, there are 9 experiments. So I give the chapters which contain Form 4 experiment, chapter 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Only these 4 chapter contains experiment. Chapter 1, Chapter 3, 1 experiment. Chapter 6, 2 experiment. Chapter 9, 2 experiment. Chapter 10, 1. And Chapter 11, 3. Total, there are 10 and 9 experiment from Form 4. Meanwhile, Form 5, Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 4, Chapter 5. Chapter 1 contain 3, Chapter 2, 2, Chapter 4, 1, and Chapter 5, 1. So you can refer to your textbook for this each chapter, what experiment are there. So this is the chapter which contain experiment. Okay, so let's look more detail about question number 11. Okay, question soalan 11. Soalan 11 adalah soalan esei wajib yang melibatkan kemahiran proses sains yang ke-12, iaitu mengeksperimen. So for each experiment, what should you know? Apa yang kamu perlu tahu? Penyataan masalah, hipotesis, tujuan eksperimen, pemboleh ubah, prosedur atau kaedah, penjadualan data, bahan dan radas, cara mengawal pemboleh ubah, raja berlabel, jangkaan pemerhatian dan langkah berjaga-jaga. So kesemua 11 elemen ini kamu perlu tahu untuk semua 19 eksperimen. Okay, so daripada 11 elemen ini, mana-mana boleh keluar. There is no fixed way, say only hypothesis come out or tak ada cara, hanya hipotesis. Mana-mana elemen dari 11 ini boleh keluar. So kamu kena tahu ke 11 elemen ini bagi sesuatu eksperimen. So, saya ulang balik, penyataan masalah, hipotesis, tujuan eksperimen, pemboleh ubah, prosedur atau kaedah, penjadualan data, bahan dan radas, cara mengawal pemboleh ubah, rajah berlabel, jangkaan pemerhatian, langkah berjaga-jaga. Okay. Okay, so I explain in English. Question number 11. Okay, it's a compulsory essay question which involves science process skill, which is the number 12. Process skill is about experiment. So what you should know for each experiment: problem statement, hypothesis, aim of experiment, variables, procedure or method, tabulation of data, apparatus and materials, ways to control variable, label apparatus diagram, expected observation, and frequency step. So these 11 elements you should know for all these 19 experiments which you learn in Form 4 and Form 5. So how to answer question number 11? Similar as question section 8. Okay? Baca soalan dengan teliti, read the question carefully. Garis atau bulatkan kata kunci, underline or circle the keywords. Kenal pasti pemboleh ubah, identify the variable. So here you only need to find your PM and PB. Okay, di sini kamu hanya cari PM dengan PB. Okay, MV and RV, because these two you can get from the question itself. Okay, very seldom you can find CV in question number 11. Okay, but these two will help you to answer all the sub-question in number 11. Okay, akan membantu kamu untuk menjawab setiap pecahan soalan dalam soalan nombor 11. Sebab soalan eksperimen dia bergantung 100% kepada pemboleh ubah. Okay, semua kemahiran proses sains yang di bawah skop mengeksperimen semua akan guna pemboleh ubah. Okay, sekurang-kurangnya satu pemboleh ubah akan ada dalam jawapan. Okay, dan untuk eksperimen tips yang paling senang untuk kamu ingat, untuk 19 eksperimen untuk memudahkan kerja kamu, untuk ke-19 kamu ingat pemboleh ubah. Bila kamu ingat ketiga-tiga pemboleh ubah bergerak balas, pemboleh ubah dimanipulasi dan pemboleh ubah dimalarkan. Okay, manipulated variable, responding variable and constant variable. For all these 19 experiment, you can easily answer and tackle this question number 11. Question number 11 actually is a bonus question. If you know all the variables, 10 marks in your hand. 10 markah dalam tangan kamu. Okay? It's either you know or don't. So you put a little bit of your initiative to read, understand, and remember all these 3 variables for all the 19 experiments, which easy for you to answer the questions. Okay? I back to earlier slide now. Okay, all these 11 element is actually use at least one of the variable. Okay, ke-11 elemen ini akan menggunakan sekurang-kurangnya satu pemboleh ubah. Okay, when I show you one by one. Okay, so look at the question I give. Okay, this is example of one question number 11. Okay, if you see there's 2 dialogues. Okay, your plants are so fertile, the leaf at the bottom of my plants are most pale green or yellow. Many leaves are also fell and the production of flower and fruit is stunted. Okay, those are signs of lacking of nutrient, maybe insufficient of nitrogen, phosphorus, or potassium element. We need fertilize our plants. Nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium are needed to ensure the plants grow well. Okay, you read the question, roughly you can know they're talking about plant nutrient. If you see down part of the question, also they want talk about plant nutrition. Plant nutrition, which you learn in Form 5, Chapter 2. Experiment 2.2 from your textbook. Okay, you can refer to page 59 and 60 in your textbook. Kamu boleh rujuk muka surat 59 dan 60 dalam buku teks kamu. Pasal eksperimen ini, eksperimen 2.2. Okay, plant nutrition. Okay, if you see, we look each dialogue. This first dialogue, if you see, dialogue pertama ini, okay, is actually talking about lacking of nutrient, tanda kekurangan nutrient. Okay, so what nutrient? If you refer to your textbook, page 59, kamu tengok muka surat 59, kamu akan jumpa dia. Okay, ada nitrogen, phosphorus, dan kalium. Ini membincangkan pasal kekurangan nitrogen. Okay, let's talk about lack of nitrogen. So your PM, you know, got nitrogen or no nitrogen. So your PM dalam kehadiran nitrogen, presence of nitrogen. So this is how you identify your variable. Ini cara macam mana kamu cari variable. Kalau kamu tengok dalam buku teks eksperimen 2.2, pemboleh ubah dimanipulasikan jenis larutan kultur. Jenis larutan kultur, satu larutan lengkap, satu tanpa nitrogen, satu tanpa fosforus, satu tanpa potasium. Tapi di sini dia hanya membincangkan nitrogen. Itu pasal saya guna kehadiran nitrogen, di mana merujuk kepada jenis larutan kultur, iaitu lengkap dan tanpa nitrogen. Kita hanya pilih 2 sahaja. Okay? Sebab yang ini dia tak membincangkan fosforus dengan kalium. So kamu potong fosforus dengan kalium. Dalam jawapan kamu tak perlu melibatkan fosforus dengan kalium. Okay. Kedua, kamu kena cari pemboleh ubah bergerak balas. So kita tengok dialog lelaki ini, okay, yang mana menunjukkan pemboleh ubah bergerak balas. Okay. Kalau kamu tengok, nitrogen diperlukan untuk memastikan tanaman hidup subur. Okay, tanaman hidup subur. Ini adalah pemerhatian kamu. So, dia adalah menunjuk kepada pertumbuhan-tumbuhan. So, yang ini adalah PBT. Pertumbuhan-tumbuhan. So, pertumbuhan-tumbuhan kamu boleh tengok dari banyak segi. Salah satu adalah warna daun. Sebab nitrogen dapat jelas dilihat pada warna daun. Ini warna daun ini akan jadi kamu punya PBO. So, ini kajian yang kamu buat pada soalan sebelum mula jawab. Okay, so in English you will see this dialogue you can see in page 59 exactly word by word from the leaf until standard. Show lack of nitrogen. So lack of nitrogen become your manipulated variable. So we use presence of nitrogen. Either got nitrogen or no nitrogen. So if you refer to your textbook page 60, manipulated variable mention the type of culture solution. So type of culture solution, one with nitrogen, complete culture solution, another one without nitrogen. Okay. Your responding variable, plants growth. So plants growth is your RVT, which plants growth you can observe in the form of color of the leaf. Okay, one of the things. Okay, so this will be your RVO. Okay, this is how you dig the information from the question, which can help you in your answer. Okay. Plant growth. So if you see, mengkaji kesan nutrien terhadap tumbuhan. Okay, so if you see here, dalam makmal, berdasarkan perbualan dalam Raja 10, rancang satu eksperimen dalam makmal. So dalam makmal maksudnya eksperimen ini boleh dijalankan dalam makmal. So eksperimen dalam makmal, just follow the experiment in your textbook. Okay, dalam buku teks kamu. So jawapan mesti berpandukan eksperimen yang diberikan dalam buku teks kamu. Okay, jangan cipta eksperimen kamu sendiri. Don't create your own experiment. Because all the experiment is given in your textbook. Okay, so they are A to F. I show you A to F. Everything, every of the answer use variables. Semua jawapan ini menggunakan pemboleh ubah. Okay. Kita tengok yang pertama, penyataan masalah. So penyataan masalah gunakan pemboleh ubah apa? It's use what variable actually. Okay. Kita tengok bahasa Melayu dulu ya. Cara untuk menulis penyataan masalah menggunakan kata tanya, hubungan antara PM dan PB diakhiri dengan tanda soal. So, formula untuk penyataan masalah, adakah PM mempengaruhi PB? Yang ini kamu boleh guna untuk kesemua 19 eksperimen formula ini. Untuk tulis penyataan masalah, untuk kesemua 19 eksperimen. So, untuk eksperimen ini, jawapan dia, adakah kehadiran nitrogen mempengaruhi pertumbuhan tumbuhan? Okey, jangan lupa tanda soal kat belakang. Ataupun saya bagi contoh untuk eksperimen lain, adakah formula saya ini boleh guna? Okey, saya ambil eksperimen faktor pertumbuhan mikroorganisma, faktor suhu. Adakah suhu mempengaruhi pertumbuhan bakteria? Ataupun saya ambil contoh eksperimen kadar tindak balas, okey, iaitu faktor pemangkit. Adakah kehadiran pemangkit mempengaruhi kadar tindak balas? Okey, saya ambil lagi satu contoh. Okey, tingkatan 4 bab 11, jisim dan inertia. Adakah jisim mempengaruhi inertia? So, untuk penyataan masalah, bagi PB ini, kamu boleh guna dua-dua. PBT pun boleh, PBO pun boleh. So, tak ada masalah untuk penyataan masalah. Kamu boleh guna dua-dua. Ataupun kamu boleh tulis, adakah kehadiran nitrogen mempengaruhi warna daun? Kamu boleh gantikan pertumbuhan-tumbuhan itu dengan warna daun. So, untuk penyataan masalah, untuk PB boleh guna kedua-dua. So, kamu tengok, penyataan masalah dia melibatkan pemboleh ubah manipulasi dan pemboleh ubah bergerak balas. Ataupun, kamu boleh guna yang kamu jumpa dalam buku teks kamu. Adakah jenis larutan kultur mempengaruhi pertumbuhan tumbuhan? Kalau kamu tengok buku teks kamu, PM yang diberikan adalah jenis larutan kultur. Kamu pun boleh guna yang itu. Adakah jenis larutan kultur mempengaruhi pertumbuhan tumbuhan? Okay, saya explain English. Okay, So how to write problem statement? Use question word, relationship between MV and RV, and with a question mark. So this is the formula which you can use for all 19 experiment. Does MV affect RV? Okay, adakah does M? So example answer for this question: does presence of nitrogen affect plant growth? Okay, so your RV here you can use both RVT or RVO. Both will be accepted. Okay, does the presence of nitrogen affect color of leaf? Okay, or you can take your MV from your textbook. Does the type of culture solution affect plant growth? So see, problem statement use MV or RV. So because presence of nitrogen, the MV you get from the question, but actual MV will be type of culture solution. So this is easiest way how to write problem statement. Okay, we move to B, hypothesis. So hypothesis biasanya dia ada banyak cara untuk tulis hypothesis. Saya tunjukkan 3 cara. Okay, cara pertama, jika maka, cara kedua semakin-semakin, cara ketiga ayat penyata. Okay, kita mula dari bawah. Ayat penyata. Kalau kamu pilih ayat penyata, dia ada syarat di mana kamu tak boleh gunakan perkataan-perkataan yang ini. Seperti mengkaji, menentukan, mempengaruhi, bergantung. So bila kamu gunakan perkataan-perkataan ini, dia akan jadikan jawapan kamu salah. So cara ini sangat berbahaya, so saya fikir kurang sesuai. Okay, cara yang kedua ini semakin-semakin. Ini cara yang ramai pelajar suka, tetapi yang ini digunakan untuk data bernambur, di mana MV dan PM dan PB kamu kedua-dua mesti melibatkan nombor. So cara ini pun saya tak galakkan. Cara yang pertama, okay, kalau kamu tengok jika PM dan maka PB, cara ini kamu boleh guna untuk 19 eksperimen, tingkatan 4 dan 5. Okay, ini cara yang satu cara yang kamu boleh guna untuk semua. Okay, tengok contoh jawapan. Jika terdapat kehadiran nitrogen, maka pertumbuhan-tumbuhan subur. Ataupun kamu nak pilih jika tiada kehadiran nitrogen, maka pertumbuhan-tumbuhan tidak subur. So di sini kamu pilih 1 PM dan bagi dia punya PB. Okay, kamu boleh ubah jawapan kamu. So, 1 terdapat, 1 tidak terdapat. Okay. Saya ambil contoh adakah cara ini boleh digunakan untuk semua? Jika G-shape objek berat, maka inertia tinggi. Jika suhu bilik, maka pertumbuhan bakteria adalah bagus. Jika terdapat kehadiran mangkin, maka kadar tindak balas tinggi. So, kamu boleh guna untuk kesemua. So, ini satu cara untuk tulis hipotesis yang boleh kamu pakai untuk ke 19 eksperimen. Okay. So, hipotesis dia melibatkan PM atau PB. So, di sini untuk hipotesis pun kamu boleh guna PBT atau PBO. So, dua-dua memang diterima untuk hipotesis. Okay. So, how to write hypothesis? So, there are 3 ways. 1, 2, 3. So, we go from number 3. Statement. Statement, there is a resistance where you cannot use the word to study, determine, affect, depends. So, this is not that too suitable for all the hypotheses. If you choose the second way, more and more, this one you need number data for both your MV and RV. So this is also not too suitable for every experiment. But if you use MV then RV, all 19 experiment can be used. So example answer for this question: if there is a presence of nitrogen, then plant growth well. Or there is no presence of nitrogen, then plant growth not well. Or if there is a presence of nitrogen, then color of leaf is green. Okay, so Here you can use both RVT and RVO. So the best way to write your hypothesis, if MV then RV. You choose one MV and state the RV. Okay, next. Faktor yang perlu diubah. Faktor yang perlu diubah, seperti yang saya kata awal, dia merujuk kepada pemboleh ubah dimanipulasi, PM. So jawapan kamu pemboleh ubah dimanipulasi. So kalau kamu tengok, ini kehadiran nitrogen saya ambil dari soalan. Ataupun kamu boleh tulis jenis larutan kultur yang mana terdapat dalam buku teks. So kedua-dua jawapan akan diterima. Kamu tulis kehadiran nitrogen pun betul atau kamu tulis jenis larutan kultur pun betul. Itu pasal saya bagi tahu, ingat pemboleh ubah yang ada dalam buku teks. So kamu boleh pakai. Okay. Factor that need to be changed actually refer to your manipulated variable. So manipulated variable here, presence of nitrogen, which I take from the question. Type of culture solution, which we take from your textbook. So both answer are accepted. That's why I ask you to remember all variables for all the 19 experiment. Okay, next C2. Faktor yang perlu dikawal. Yang ini merujuk kepada pemboleh ubah dimalarkan, PD kamu. So PD kamu, kalau kamu tengok dalam soalan memang tak ada. So kamu ingat apa yang ada dalam buku teks. So dalam buku teks ada beberapa PD yang diberi, jenis atau saiz anak benih, ataupun isi padu larutan kultur. Salah satu jawapan. Yang ini memang ada dalam buku teks kamu. Kamu kena guna jawapan yang ada dalam buku teks kamu untuk eksperimen ini. Factor that needs to be controlled actually refer to your constant variable. Control, constant. Okay, so you need to recall back what is in the textbook, which type or size of seedling or volume of culture solution. So this one, you really need your textbook. Okay, next. Lakaran susunan radas berlabel. Okay, lakaran susunan radas berlabel, di sini kamu kena lukis susunan radas dia. Okay, gambar raja itu ikut gambar raja yang ada dalam buku teks kamu. Okay, ikut gambar raja yang ada dalam buku teks kamu. Okay, kalau kamu tengok, okay, so sketching of label apparatus diagram, you follow the diagram in your textbook. Sorry, your textbook. So, what actually in your textbook? This diagram actually from your textbook. So, your textbook got 4 diagrams. So, we only choose 2, which is complete culture solution. Larutan kultur lengkap or larutan kultur tanpa nitrogen. Okay. Culture solution without nitrogen. So, this question actually 3 marks. How to get your 3 marks? You see. First, faktor yang boleh diubah. Your PM. Second, faktor yang dikawal, your PD. Okay, constant variable, MV. Ini set kawalan. Set kawalan merujuk kepada MV kamu yang lagi satu. So, faktor yang diubah adalah larutan kultur tanpa nitrogen. This is your MV1. Okay, PM1 kamu. Ada tak kamu label? So, kamu dapat 1 markah. Faktor yang dikawal, PD. Kamu tengok tadi PD kamu jenis anak benih. Okay. Anak benih jagung. Saiz dia sama. Ataupun yang kedua, isi padu larutan kultur. Ada tak larutan kultur tu sama banyak pada kedua-dua? So, kamu dapat 1 markah di sini. Yang ketiga, set kawalan. Itu merujuk kepada MV kamu yang lagi satu. Iaitu larutan kultur lengkap. Okay. MV kamu lagi satu. MV2. So, 3 perkara ini ada dalam lukisan kamu, kamu dapat 3 markah. So, lakaran radas berlabel, kalau 3 markah, lukis 2 set. Macam ini. Sini ada 2 set. Kalau 2 markah, kamu boleh lukis 1 set saja cukup. So soalan ini 3 markah, kamu lukis 2 set. Baru kamu akan jumpa 2 pemboleh ubah dimanipulasikan. Kamu boleh label. 2 set maksudnya, kamu lukis semua sama, just dia punya pemboleh ubah dimanipulasikan. Manipulated variable berbeza. Okay, faham? Ini laporan susunan data label. So, gambar raja dia ikut apa yang ada dalam buku teks. Kamu tak payah peningkan kepala. Okay. So, lagi satu, untuk soalan ini, saya ada bagi tahu senarai bahan dan radas. Okay, yang ini adalah senarai bahan dan radas. Kalau soalan minta senaraikan, bahan dan radas, kamu perlu senaraikan sekurang-kurangnya 5 hingga 6 bahan dan radas. Okay, kalau soalan kata senaraikan bahan dan radas, senaraikan 5 hingga 6 yang mana penting. Okay, yang di sini anak benih jagung, tabung lidi, larutan kultur lengkap, larutan kultur tampon nitrogen. Okay, saya ada bagi lagi kabus, kapas, kertas hitam, tiup pengantar. Okay, kalau soalan minta senarai dan bahan dan radas. Okay, soalan yang sama, dia boleh minta prosedur. So, bila kalau prosedur, okay, if they ask for procedure, kamu tambah lagi satu sebab prosedur biasanya dia 4 markah, iaitu kamu tambah PB kamu. Okay, so perhati dan rekodkan pertumbuhan-tumbuhan atau perhati dan rekodkan warna daun selepas seminggu. Okay, observe and record the color of the leaf after 1 week. Okay, so remember, procedure or method normally 4 marks means you must have 4 things. 2 MV, CV, and PB. Okay, so if you see, lakaran, sketch, maximum 3 mark. So you no need to show your PB, okay, RV. But procedure, when you write in sentence, you must have all these 4. So 4 marks, 4 sentence. So each sentence show 1 variable. MB1, CV, MB2, and PB. Okay, so I explain ready. Okay, jangkaan pemerhatian. So jangkaan pemerhatian, actually dia lebih kurang penjadualan data. So kita tengok apa perbezaan antara jangkaan pemerhatian dan penjadualan data. Kedua-dua dia melibatkan PM dan PBO. Okay, ingat jangkaan pemerhatian dan penjadualan data. Penjadualan data dia guna PM dan PB. So jangkaan pemerhatian kamu boleh jawab dalam bentuk jadual atau kamu nak tulis dalam ayat pun boleh. Tapi saya galakkan jadual. So bila kamu jawab dalam bentuk jadual, kamu buat jadual yang di mana sebelah kiri kamu MV, okay, PM, sorry. Sebelah kanan kamu guna PBO, okay, jangkaan pemerhatian. Kamu tak boleh guna PBT di sini, So, kehadiran nitrogen, PBO, warna daun. Kalau ya, hijau. Kalau tidak, kuning. So, kalau penjadualan data, bahagian ini kamu tak perlu tulis. Kalau jangkaan pemerhatian, wajib ada keputusan. Baru kamu punya jawapan betul. Kalau penjadualan data, tak perlu keputusan. Itu beza dia. Cara tulis jawapannya lebih kurang sama. Itu perbezaan dia. Okay. Kalau jadual ini saya tunjuk jangkaan pemerhatian. Kalau penjadualan data, kamu tak perlu tulis keputusan hijau atau kuning. Biarkan kosong. So dia guna PM dan PB. Okay, itu PBO. Okay, so accepted observation and tabulation of data. Both are actually similar. So expected observation, this one you can write it. You can use table form or sentence. Okay, up to you. But tabulation of data only table, cannot use sentence. Okay, and expected observation and tabulation of data, when you write in table form, your left hand side is your MB, your right hand side is your RVO. Only use RVO. Okay, so expected observation must F, the observation. Tabulation of data, no need. So this table is for expected observation. So same table you can use for tabulation of data. So just no need to write the observation, green and yellow. So it's actually similar. Expected observation and tabulation of data. Okay, so dua langkah berjaga-jaga. So ini adalah sesuatu yang baru. Okay, so dua langkah berjaga-jaga walaupun kita guna banyak langkah berjaga-jaga, tapi senang untuk kamu, mudahkan kamu tulis jawapan. Langkah berjaga-jaga kamu boleh rujuk kepada pemboleh ubah dimalarkan. So di sini soalan ini 2 markah, so kamu guna ambil 2 langkah berjaga-jaga. 1, pastikan saiz anak benih yang sama. Okay, anak benih sini, dia adalah saiz anak benih. Ini adalah pemboleh ubah dimalarkan kamu. Ataupun kamu boleh tulis, pastikan jenis anak benih yang sama digunakan. Okey, ini satu. Yang kedua di sini isi padu kultur. So isi padu kultur yang sama pun adalah pemboleh ubah dimalarkan. So isikan isi padu kultur yang sama dalam tabung didih. So langkah berjaga-jaga walaupun ada banyak langkah berjaga-jaga yang kamu boleh tulis sebagai jawapan, tapi cara senang kamu nak ingat, kamu rujuk kepada PD. Atau lebih tepat, kamu boleh guna cara mengawal pemboleh ubah dimalarkan untuk dijadikan jawapan bagi langkah berjaga-jaga. Okay, 2 prerequisite steps. So this one, although there are a lot of steps can use, okay, can write written as an answer, but my way, I suggest you to use CV, control variable, more specific, you use ways to control constant variable. So here, answer, okay, seedlings is your constant variable, same size. Or you can also use same type, because both they use green bean seedlings, so same type. Or the green bean seedling you use must be same size. Or you can use volume of culture solution, okay, equal or same volume. Okay, if you use 100 ml, both boiling tube use 100 ml. Okay, actually what mean by this, the step which if you change, it will influence your result. That's why you use same size. If you use different size, the result may run. Or you use different type, the result may run. Or you use different volume, one is 100, one is 50, may cause your result of experiment run. That's why they need a steps which does not influence your result. That's mean by this preparatory steps. So easy to remember, you use constant variable. Okay, if you see this question A to F, everything we use variable. I repeat, problem statement, you use MV/RV. Hypothesis, you use MV/RV. C1 is MV. C2 is CV. Then diagram, your diagram, you require MV and CV. Next, equation E, which is your expected observation, which you require your MV and RV. And the last, this question, you require your CV. So, this question number 11, the answer require variable. Okay? Kalau kamu tengok soalan nombor 11 ini, dari A ke F saya tunjuk tadi, semua melibatkan pemboleh ubah. Kalau kamu tengok A, penyataan masalah, dia menggunakan pemboleh ubah PM dan PB. Soalan B, hipotesis, dia menggunakan pemboleh ubah PM dan PB. C1 PM, C2 PD, pemboleh ubah dimalarkan. Dan D tadi, raja berlabel, dia menggunakan PM dan PD, pemboleh ubah dimalarkan. E tadi, jangkaan pemerhatian, dia gunakan PM dan PB. Dan langkah berjaga-jaga, dia gunakan PM, PD. Dia gunakan PD, pemboleh ubah dimalarkan. So, A sampai F, kalau kamu ingat pemboleh ubah, kamu boleh jawab semua dengan betul. So, senang tak untuk jawab soalan nombor 11? So, dia melibatkan pemboleh ubah. So, untuk ke-19, kesimpulan dia untuk ke-19 eksperimen, kamu ingat pemboleh ubah dia. Ini sangat membantu untuk kamu jawab soalan. Yang kedua, kamu ingat gambar raja dia. Untuk semua eksperimen, bila dia suruh lukis, senang untuk kamu lukis. Ini cara untuk tackle soalan nombor 11. So, kalau kamu tengok soalan nombor 11 ini 10 markah dan soalan bahagian A tadi 20 markah, 30 markah ini senang untuk dikuasai. Easy to score. So, this 30 marks is actually already in your hand. The rest 50 marks you need to work on in your theory part. But this 30 marks is which already in your hand, show you a road to get an A, even to an A+. So don't waste these 30 marks, which you can get easily. In easy word is actually 3 marks, which you use the correct technique, you get these 30 marks. So I hope you all understand this section C. If you all understand the way to answer section C, show thumbs up. Okay, now we go to Q&A section. Okay, you can ask questions. Okay, if you don't want open your mic, you can send it in the chat box. Okay, I got 3 questions here. First one, sir, how to memorize the science fact? Every time I study, I forgot after 30 minutes. Okay, so science fact, you understand first. You understand the fact, you can remember that. Okay, you study, you understand what is actually, okay? Compared to science facts are actually easy to remember. Okay. Second question, morning sir, is there any place where I can get good notes? Okay, the best is your textbook. Okay, the best is your textbook. Okay, your textbook actually give a lot of information. So your main revision resource, your textbook. Although you can use short notes or you can buy any revision book from outside, but your main source should be your textbook. So that will help you a lot. Okay. Okay, what are some mistakes? Okay, first, you need to differentiate your variable. This variable, common mistake student make in section A and section C is variable. So you need to know what should be your variable. Okay, just only 3: manipulated, responding, constant, manipulated, keyword, different, responding, keyword, observe, constant, keyword, same. So you understand these 3, shouldn't be a problem. You can avoid as maximum mistake that you can make. Okay, any other question?
Feel free to send in your questions in the Slido, guys. Don't be shy. Okay, looks like. Oh yeah. So,
Okay. Sir, if I got D for trial, do you think possible to get A? Okay, all depends on your hard work. Okay, so you study smart and do some proper revision. It's not possible to get A, even you can get A plus. Okay, aim for I grades. Then only you will do as much as revision. Okay, do practice a lot. Okay, you do practice. Okay, you do past year question, you do other state trial paper. Okay, you see how is the question asked, how the answer is given. So it's nothing is impossible. That's possible to get you A. Okay, any other question? Okay, if you all don't have question, I got question. I will ask. Okay, try to answer. Okay, first question. There are how many type of variables? Okay, this is just easy question. There are how many type of variable? Okay, who want to answer first?
so Andrea said 3 variables.
Okay, 3 variables. Okay, good. Okay, next question. Okay, for operational definition, what type of RV we use? Okay, for operational definition, what type of RV we use? Anyone? For operational definition, what type of RV we use? Anyone else? Because Adrian answer is not that correct. What type of RV? Okay, who want to answer? Okay, there are only two types, RVO or RVT. So who can answer? RVO or RVT? Okay, PBT ke PBO untuk operasi secara definisi.
Guys, this is a good chance for you to get a free Grab voucher, so just put in your answers in the chat box.
PBO. Okay, correct. Okay. Pak Zrinjun. Okay, PBO. Good.
All right. Thank you, Cikgu Saruna Kumar, for the Q&A session. And congratulations to the 2 winners. Please share your email address in the chat box before the workshop ends so that we can send you your Grab voucher. For those who didn't get it right this time, don't worry. There will be more Grab vouchers in our next session. So join us again and maybe you will be the next winner. Wow, that was such an engaging and informative discussion. Thank you, sir, for sharing your expertise with us today. I believe this informative session by Chegu Sarvana Kumar has helped all of you feel more confident and ready to approach your exam preparation in a focused and stress-free way. So, before we wrap up, we would like to take a moment to express our gratitude to those who made this event possible. A special thank you to our Gold Tier sponsors, AUG Student Services, BAC Education Group, and New Era Enterprises for their generous support. We also want to thank our collaborators, Student Action Club INTI, STACT, and SMK Subang Utama Leos for their fundraising efforts. If you have not noticed yet, New Era Enterprises has provided all of you free art lines and Zebra's Shopee e-vouchers, so make sure to claim yours before they're gone. Just scroll to the sponsors section in our digital event booklet and scan the voucher QR code or copy the voucher code for your next purchase. Before you go, please take a moment to fill up our feedback form. Your input is invaluable to help us improve our future workshops for SPM students like you. Make sure to join us next Saturday, 23rd November from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. for another informative workshop focused on Bahasa Melayu by Puan Zainal. Don't miss out on the English workshop later that same day from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. led by Miss Civic. And wrap up your weekend with the mathematics section on Sunday, 24th November. Keep up the great work with your exam prep. Before you go, we would like to take a group picture together. So everyone, please open up your cameras and we can take a photo together. All right, so 3, 2, 1. All right, thank you guys for your cooperation. Now, thank you all for attending. If you have any additional questions or need further support, please feel free to reach out to us after the workshop. And don't forget to follow us on our socials. I hope you found this workshop helpful and that you're feeling more prepared for your exams. We've covered a lot of ground today, but remember, your journey doesn't end here. Bye-bye, everyone.
Okay, bye. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.